right, guys. Welcome to this week's episode of Well Met. This week I have none other than my legendary guest. Of course, I have legendary guests on the show, and the legendary guest this week is the DreamHack Summer Champion. Hello, Radu.
Hello, guys.
It's good to have you on the show, man. Congratulations for DreamHack, champ. And yeah. Hope you're feeling
Thank you
good.
very much.
Yeah, you're feeling good. Can you give us a brief introduction? For those guys who might not know who you are.
Well, I'm RDU, 17 years from Romania. I won DreamHack Summer. That's my biggest accomplishment. But of course, I have some other accomplishments that got me seeded in this tournament.
Yep.
I topped 4 at DreamHack Bucharest, losing
Yep.
to Daniel, but I was very unlucky in that game. But anyways, Daniel is a very good player.
Oh
Fine,
yes.
so yeah, I won the 2P tournament where I had a team where I represented Europe actually, and we defeated China 4-0.
Mhm.
In my team there were Savij, Life Coach, and Beherit, so only big names. And yeah, we crushed China.
Nice.
And I won a huge Romanian tournament with a lot of qualifiers too. It was the Eastern European Comic-Con BenQ Hearthstone Open. It has a long name.
Nice. Yep. All right. Can you tell us? Well, first of all, can you tell us where you got the tag Ardu from?
Yeah, RDU is from Radu, is my name, and Radu was taken in well, let me start it with other stuff. So I played League of Legends before Hearthstone, and I wanted to put my name Radu, and it was taken, so I put RDU, and when I started playing Hearthstone, I just put RDU because that's how I was known there in League of Legends.
Oh, cool.
So it remained RDU. I can still change it to Radu, but now all the people know me as RDU, so I don't have to.
It's a unique name, man. I thought it might be like RDU or Ardu, but I like it. I like it. It's unique.
Yeah.
All right, really quickly, can you give us a bit of history about how you came into video games and card games in general?
Well, I used to play like Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Master and other card games, but not professionally, just for fun with my classmates and stuff like that when I was little. And playing that game since I was little, I was very entertained to see that a game like Hearthstone will be developed by Blizzard and released. And I played it like, I think after 1 month because I had to buy the invitation from eBay. And at the start it was a lot, and after that it went like to like $30, and I could afford one. So yeah, that's how I started playing Hearthstone.
Nice, nice. So yeah, I can see that you have a house poster in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that your favorite TV show, or do you have like any other
No,
TV shows?
I have my favorite TV show is Hannibal, and I also enjoy watching Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
House was nice,
yeah,
but that's the only poster I could get.
yeah. All right. Could you tell us who are your top 5 pros in the scene, like the top 5 guys?
Okay,
Yep.
top 5.
Other than yourself, of course.
Other than myself.
Yep.
I have to think about this a little bit. So my favorite player, other than myself, is L from MYM and
Mhm.
also Ignite, the 2 guys that helped me a lot. On number 3, I would put a player that is really good. I mean, really good, but he never played in any tournament.
Really?
Yeah. His name is Ivan89, the guy that took the deck from the Freeze Mage deck from Otter and just made it way better for tournament play, but never played it in a tournament, just gave it to me to play the DreamHack. Of course, I trained a lot with him before, and yeah.
All right. Is there any reason why Ivan doesn't play tournaments? Like, is he just
Uh,
shy?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't ask him.
Never know. We might see him at BlizzCon, man. He might just suddenly turn up. Um,
Yeah.
all right. So he was, I believe, your 4th favorite, or was he like your 5th?
Yeah, third. So,
3rd. All right.
also, I don't know where to place Daniel because he's also my fellow Romanian player and he's also very good. So, I will just tell you 5 guys and you can place them in
Okay.
whatever order. Like Tai Janelle, Ignite, Ivan89, Daniel, and one more, probably Sixo, that you all know, but he also never played in too many tournaments. Like he played in tournaments, but he doesn't have huge accomplishments like me and Taish.
Mm.
But he's a very strong player, especially on ladder, and he's such a cool guy.
Mm.
Yeah,
All right, sweet. All right, which Hearthstone card best represents you?
I don't know. If I were with the drama, I would say Leroy Jenkins because of the high mom drama. But
Yep.
I think my favorite card is Black Knight
Yep.
because you get so much value by Black Knighting a big taunt. It's
Yep.
amazing. It's
Oh,
purely amazing.
yep. That feeling you see at 88. I will the Druid card. Is it the Ironbark Protector, if I'm not mistaken?
What card?
The Druid
Oh yeah,
card
yeah, but
88.
nobody plays it, so
Yeah, yeah. But if you ever see one of those, you can just be like, "Ha, gotcha." Yeah. All right. Let's talk a little bit about the upcoming NAX Expo. What card are you looking forward to the most?
um, Warlock card
Or
because you can
yeah.
combo that with Shadow Flame and get Doomguard, for example, and it's just free value.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's why I like it. Also, I saw the Hunter card. It looks interesting, but it may be very bad because you can also get like Angry Chicken or a bad beast that you don't want to have. If it was something like get a random beast from your deck, it would be way better because
Yeah.
it was a root hoarder for 1 mana that only gets you beasts, and you would like that, obviously,
Yeah.
in a Hunter deck. Everybody loves search engine cards. Draw power is the key in this game, but getting a random beast can get you a very retarded beast that you might not end up using.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I guess Blizzard might have thought it'd be too similar to the Warlock card in what it does, so they were trying to like try and be a little bit different. But as you did say, angry chicken, man. You don't want to see an angry chicken.
Yeah,
Yep.
you don't.
All right. Do you like the way Blizzard planned to release Naxxramas on a weekly schedule?
No,
Oh.
because they it will influence the play. I mean, the first weeks of Naxxramas will be shitty for tournament play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the meta will change weekly if the cards are good. If they are bad, the meta will stay the same. But if they are, we can only see a stable meta after the last Naxxramas card is released, because then people can start combining them and making new decks. But until then, it will just be a huge chaos. Every week, the meta changes and stuff like that. We all want a stable meta where you can play all the classes, like this meta. I like
Mm.
this meta very much because, yeah, as I said, you can play any class.
Yeah,
Even in competitive play, you can make it work.
definitely, definitely. I've heard that even the aggro paladin deck that's been
Yeah,
making the rounds, it can still be viable in competitive play if you see a miracle rogue or something like that.
yeah, sure. Why
Mm.
not? It's a
Mm.
good deck.
Yeah. Um, let's see. All right, let's talk about the game features. If you could add any feature or mechanic to the game in general, what would it be and do?
Mm, I don't know. Let me think a little bit about
All
this.
right, no problem.
So, any mechanic, yeah, probably the spectate mode. That's what I want to see.
Well, that's definitely coming, and I've got a question about that down the line. But other than the spectator mode, is there any like key
Nah,
feature that the game might be missing? Maybe
I
even a
think
stat tracker or something.
probably. And oh, also, to see the rankings in the game, and not on the site like from 4 to 4 days.
Yeah,
I want to be able to see the top, at least the top 100, if not all the legend players in the game,
yep.
to
Similar
see who
to
I'm
like
fighting against, and eventually even their hidden elo
yeah.
points. Yeah, to see how many wins you need to go up or in the class, in the rankings. Sorry.
So something similar to like StarCraft 2, for example,
Yeah,
where you can see the ladder and such.
I didn't play StarCraft, but I know that for a fact that that's how I want it to be because I have some friends playing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, pretty sweet. All right, let's talk about the spectator mode. Do you think
Alright.
that there might be an important tool that should be added to the spectator mode, like something to calculate odds?
Oh yeah, that would be perfect. Like in poker,
Hmm.
yeah. As you may know, if you watch TV poker,
Yep.
there is always the odds in I think a part of the screen. Like they
Mm.
show the odds of each hand winning. That would be very good for Hearthstone because the commentators wouldn't have to make all the math in their heads and
Yeah.
say a number to the people. They will just see it on the screen, the exact odds of drawing a certain card or of winning a game with a Ragnaros or something like that. Yeah.
Yep. This is fascinating. I talked to Nimsh a couple of weeks back about this as well, and he says that when you're playing, it's not as like it's a lot easier to calculate odds when you're playing, right? But
Yeah.
when you're commentating, it's actually a lot more difficult. I think it's because you're trying to like you're speaking to another guy. You're not just completely focused onto the game itself. So, yeah, I find it really fascinating, and I really do hope they add this particular feature of odds, perhaps other features as well. Like, for example, like on the left side of the screen, you can see the cards that have been played, for example, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If as a spectator you can scroll up and down so you could just see if there's any cards that might be coming or have been already played. So that'd be pretty sweet from a spectator view, I
Yeah, that
think.
would be interesting.
Mm. All right. Okay. Let's talk about constructed card building. What do you think is more important for a newbie joining the game? A good deck building understanding of the game?
I think that an understanding of the game is better.
Hmm.
Then, for example, he should just start with net decking. I think that's decent. For those that don't know the term, it means just copying a deck from somebody that won a tournament with it, eventually changing one or two cards and playing it is the best thing to start a game with because you obviously don't have the knowledge enough to start making your own deck. So just take a deck from somebody like the classic Miracle Rogue, play it, understand the game better, understand every matchup, and then just try to make your own deck.
Yeah,
I think that's the best thing.
pretty cool. All right, another question that's asked quite a bit. What is the first legendary card that a person should craft?
Me? Oh.
But let's say you've just got 1600 dust right now. You don't have any legendaries. Which legendary do you think you should craft?
Well, yesterday I started a new account on NA and
Yeah,
I'm already rank 9. So yeah,
nice.
I made Leroy the first legendary and after that Leroy I immediately made Talnos and I got Van Cleef for a mo pack, so insta miracle.
Yep, nice. Are there any other tips for beginners that you'd like to give?
So, for example, me, I didn't spend any money on Europe, but on NA I invested some money to play in tournaments. And on Europe it took like 2 months to learn the game and to play arena and unlock all the cards that I needed. But if you just have some spare bucks, you can just invest in an account and skip the whole arena part if you think you are ready. But I would suggest the newbies to uh, play arena and earn the cards by playing arena, not by buying packs with real money. They should do that only in my scenario where they already have all the cards they need on one server and they don't want to grind them again on the other server and they prefer using some money to win some tournaments there and get back that money and eventually even more.
Cool, cool. Um, okay, if you could make a card, be it a legendary, minion, weapon, spell, or secret, what would it be and do?
Oh, very interesting question. I don't know. Yeah, I would make a weapon. Um,
The
for
Rod,
ro
the Ardu.
yeah, for rogues. I think rogues need like a 4 mana weapon because they don't have any 4 mana play. And usually the reason that nobody plays Assassin's Blade is because at 5 mana you have a lot of things to do. But if the rogues had a 4 mana weapon, they would definitely play it.
Hmm. All right, so it would just be like a 4 mana Assassin's Blade.
Yeah, with weaker stats, everybody would play it. But yeah, it would make Miracle Rogue even better. I don't think people want that.
No. No more miracles, man. No more miracles.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an interesting take. It's an interesting take. So it would be a weaker. Would it have more durability though, or would it just like have more damage, less durability? Like, how would the balancing be?
I don't know. Just less damage, or maybe less durability too. It depends.
You
It
know?
should be a vanilla card also,
Oh yeah,
like
definitely.
Yeti or the Assassin's Blade.
Hmm. You know what I'd like to be added for like assassins? Well, rogues in general
Hmm?
is like weapons with damage over time. Like something that does maybe one damage, but it does damage over time for like X amount of turns, like one damage.
That would be interesting, but
Yeah.
I think that again, that would be like overpowered.
Yeah, especially at this part, because we don't have anything like purges or anything like that in the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
So you need to like add a bunch
And
more mechanics.
poisons, we don't have poisons yet, like in
Exactly.
World of Warcraft TCG.
But I
You
think
just
that's, yeah.
yeah, yeah, that would be interesting to add, but yeah, I won't like to play versus that kind of decks.
No. They'd have to be a trade-off, of course, with that deck. If it's just like, oh, so much damage, then it'll be like broken. Um, all right, let's just talk about tournaments for a second here. Do you like the way that Hearthstone is growing, or do you feel that more land-based tournaments should be there? Like, for example, MLGs, etc. should
I
pick up.
like the way Hearthstone is growing, but I would like more LAN events because it's another feeling to play in a live event with people that watch you and you playing near your opponent than playing from home, which is pretty much boring.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just so many tournaments that are just online these days, and I don't mind the fact that there are so many tournaments, but when you look at the LAN environment, there was what, IEM and DreamHack, I believe. Those are the only
Yeah, yeah.
two. And BlizzCon, of course, will be the third, but that's sometime around. So do you think MLG should like start up at a Hearthstone event, possibly?
Why not?
Hmm?
Any Hearthstone event that is LAN and has a lot of money, I will be there.
Nice. Nice. All right. Going into DreamHack, well, let's just talk about the tournament's format. I've talked to a lot of pros about this, and they all disagree with the current format and say it needs to be changed. What are your
Swiss.
thoughts?
Swiss is the best format, I
Yep.
think. Swiss best of three, and then a cut, and then best of five, and best of seven finals. That's the best format.
Cool. Cool. A lot of people say that it's like a logistic problem when it comes to trying to do that. Like everybody says Swiss is best. Everybody.
Yeah, it takes too much time, but
Yeah.
for a big tournament, they should afford to waste too much time. Well, not like waste, but use.
Do you think they should like use maybe online qualifiers so that they can at least bring it down to maybe 64 players or 32
Eh,
players?
it depends on the tournament, on and on the location, and on a lot of stuff. It really depends.
Because like the problem which I see with DreamHacks is that you got the StarCraft tournament, the BYOC, you've got the CS BYOC. I don't believe Dota has the BYOC, but you got Hearthstone BYOC now, and there's like so many players that are trying to play that. I don't know. I mean, do you think that they could facilitate this?
Yeah, I think so. They're a big organization. I
Hmm.
think they can.
Cool, cool. All right, let's talk about the DreamHack final incident. Could you run us through the series of events that occurred from your personal perspective?
Yeah, sure. So, as I stated in almost all the interviews I gave, um, I got spammed like a lot in the second game and even in the first game, and I literally told people to stop like 3 times. But I was on stream only once, so so they probably didn't see it as much as I wanted them to see. I think I even called the admin or something like that to tell them that I'm getting spammed and what can I do. I don't remember well. Um, and yeah, I literally got spammed a lot. And then some player that I don't want to insult right now, but he deserves that, literally told me what Amaz had in the hand, and in a point where I was winning the game, and he needed to top deck flare in order to win,
Hmm.
and that was a very low chance. He almost got me disqualified, or not disqualified because just he almost got the regame with that conversation he had with me, with telling me Amaz's cards. So I think that was a sabotage from that player,
Hmm.
and yeah, all the Hearthstone Romania community started hunting him down. They all want to kill him, to beat him, to do
Yeah,
all
it
kinds of
was
stuff.
really like unnecessary thing. Like why? Why would he do this?
Yeah, I have him. I had him from a Romanian tournament, and I didn't delete him. That was my mistake. But from now on, I will delete anyone after the tournament game. I won't keep anyone that I don't know personally in my list because, yeah, stuff like that can happen.
Yep. Indeed, indeed. Do you have any message to Blizzard about what they should do to make sure that this sort of thing doesn't happen again?
They should just add a feature to the busy mode where you don't get messages at all.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yep.
Or
Like,
offline mode.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, just no pop-ups at all. Like, if you don't get a pop-up, then it's all good, man. Then it's all good. Um, So yeah, could you tell us about what is in the future of Ardu?
I want to play in all the tournaments. I want to find a team, and I am already in discussion with a lot of teams. I want to find a team that fits with my style, and I want to play in all the big tournaments. I want to get a lot of viewers on stream. Also, if you can give the stream link in
Oh,
the
of
interview,
course, man. In
appreciate
fact, we'll do the plugins at the end where you will have carte blanche to advertise
it.
everything. It's
I
all
got a
good.
lot of viewers recently. I mean, before DreamHack, I had like 100, and now I had like more than 1,000 always, and I
Nice.
had even 2,500. So yeah, I got a lot of viewers, and I really thank you guys to those that watch me, and to the future viewers and future followers. So yeah, I want to be a bigger streamer to attend in all the tournaments. I really want to get involved in the Hearthstone environment.
Nice, nice. Well, we hope to see you more, man. Like you're consistently just hitting like top fours all the time, man. Winning your last DreamHack, and yeah, I'm going to be looking forward to see you at the BlizzCon final, of course. And now,
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, this is a big controversy. Romania is not eligible for BlizzCon.
what?
Yeah, Romania is
What?
not eligible for BlizzCon.
No! Oh my God!
So, unless anything happens, I heard that it's visa problems or something like that. So,
Oh,
the DreamHack organizer in Romania told me that he'll try to fix it. Also, our Tosis, I think, or somebody from the commentators told me that it's really bad and they should fix it. The Blizzard guys. All I think that the DreamHack organizers will try to do something because I want the DreamHack and I want to play in the BlizzCon qualifiers, at least in the qualifiers. If I don't get visa after, I can get visa, I think. I'm
yeah.
not a fucking gypsy or anything like that.
Exactly. Like what? You know, this is very funny. A few years back, right? I had one of my friends from Pakistan, right? Like I'm originally from Pakistan. Um, his friend was studying in Germany. Like he went to do his bachelor's there. And his friend had to actually, he was in a World of Warcraft 3v3 team. He had to change his nationality to German because apparently Blizzard don't accept Pakistan. So I'm with you, man. Blizzard, it's like I can understand, you know, when it comes to American regulations and visas, but what's that got to do with Blizzard? Like they should just be like, all right, if you can get your visa done, come. Why should we
Yeah,
have any problems?
yeah, that's what I think.
It's racism, man. Seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it is.
yeah, man.
And that's bad for the 21st century.
Yeah. It's like seriously, man. As you said, we're not gypsies, bro.
Yeah.
So Blizzard, stop being racist, man. All right, final part of the show. Do you have any shout outs to give?
Uh, yeah, I have to make a big shout out to Trump and Artosis
Should I
for
mute my like headset so that when you shout it's not gonna like make me deaf?
no. So yeah, I have to make like huge shout outs to Artosis and Trump for
Okay.
protecting me, kind of like telling the haters that I didn't cheat, and also to the um, people that I trained with, the guys from my ex team, uh, Daniel and Vlad. Also to Ivan that gave me the mage deck, and to the guys from MOM that helped me a lot during the DreamHack to prepare for the games. Yeah, that's
Okay.
all I think.
Do you want to give your Twitter out, sir, and your
Yeah,
your
sure.
Twitch as well?
Yeah, the Twitter is RDU
Yep.
Hearthstone with that thing. I don't know how to call it. I will write it on Skype. This.
One sec. Like the thing is, I can't like check my Skype right now because of the thing. But don't worry, we'll add your Twitter. It's already there, guys. Follow this guy's Twitter. It should be right below his picture. We'll
Yeah.
be having that in the post production. And
Okay.
so, what's your Twitch?
Twitch is Radu underline HS
Okay.
after the Twitch site and
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my Twitch name. Radu underline HS.
Yes.
HS. So don't forget to follow and
Follow him. He needs 5,000 viewers, okay, and then he'll need 10,000 guys.
and
Come
then
on.
20 and then 50.
Oh my God, the Twitch servers can't take it, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, yeah. Thanks for coming on the show. And of course, guys, if you
No
did
problem, man.
like the show, do remember to follow us on Twitter at ongamers
Yeah, follow them.
_com. Oh yes, definitely. Like first follow this guy and then follow us so
Yeah,
that we all
sure.
have everybody here. So also follow us on facebook.com/ongamerscom and yeah, our website www.ongamers.com and follow me at the Mish King. And yeah, that is all from this week's Well Met. You have been well met. Yep. And we'll see you guys next week with the next
Yeah.
episode. So
Thank you.
no worries, man. Thank you, champion. Okay, bye guys.